Hello everyone, Cresselia, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We actually just managed to catch all of the legendaries over in Reminisce Park. We did manage to catch Mewtwo in the last episode. We actually gonna be going after some more legendaries before we actually be moving up to the Battle Island. We're gonna be starting up with Cresselia, the Lunar Pokemon. Yes, we did manage to catch Mewtwo in the last episode, and we were gonna be going after Cresselia. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know I won't be able to go after Darkrai because I did not manage to get the member card event that was going down back in 2021. When I'm recording this, it's literally 2025. I am way over past that time, actually. No matter when I actually started the series, it was around 2021, but I did not play this game. I did not touch it because I was working on other games and other series until I actually like, you know what, I need to get into this, and we made it this part. So yeah. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and let you guys know that Cresselia is gonna be a free roaming legendary, kind of like Meswit, so that's why we have Gobat and the party. So letting you guys do know that. Alright, we are here in Cresselia City, and we will have to make our way to this house here next to the harbor, because if you guys do remember back in Pokemon Platinum, this is going to be kind of like the same layout like it was in Platinum. So we just had to go and talk to the boy here that is asleep, and also his mother. The little boy is stretching about in his sleep. He appears to be in torment. He is mumbling something. The dark is watching me. For the people that doesn't know, Darkrai actually put a spell or like a move on this little boy here, because no matter, Darkrai is technically is the nightmare Pokemon in the movies, but he is called the pitch black Pokemon. We won't be able to catch Darkrai, unfortunately, but we can be able to get the Lunar Wing to cure this cause. Also, let's go ahead and talk to the mom. I never thought our boy would fall into this endless nightmare. It happened in the past in the Cresselia. There were people who never woke up from their nightmares. I know. I definitely do know. And that means we can be able to go talk to this seller here. I lost my love of selling since my son fell into a harbor nightmare. I need the Lunar Feather. Or the Lunar Feather, not the Lunar Wing. Okay. From Full Moon Island to wake him. Would you go to Full Moon Island for me? If not for me, then for my son. Yes, I definitely will. Only you can awaken my son from his awful nightmare. We both counted on you. Please, I need the Lunar Feather from Full Moon Island to awaken him. Aye aye, anchors away. No matter Cresselia, the Lunar Pokemon was kind of like the last legendary we kind of went after in Platinum, but we've been trying to change it up in this since we did in the past Pokemon series. Full Moon Island. We just got to follow the path here. Hello, Cresselia. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know it is just best to go ahead and save here. No matter, C is a free roaming Pokemon, but it's always best to save anyway. Pokemon flew up somewhere. There is something sparkling where the Pokemon once was. That is the Lunar Feather. Alright, we managed to get the Lunar Feather. Now we can manage to make our way back over to Cresselia City Cellar. I managed to get the Lunar Feather. That Pokemon you met was the Lunar Pokemon? It definitely was, Cellar. I heard tales of it flying from place to place throughout Sinnoh. Oh, that spark. That must be the Lunar Feather. Thank you. That will awaken my son from the nightmare. It definitely will. We are sailing back to Cresselia City. And now we got the Lunar Feather. We can go ahead and waken the little boy up. The little boy is stressing about his sleep. Your Lunar Feather begins to glow. The boy's sleeping face become untroubled and sear. The little boy woken up. Oh my gosh, you're awake! Oh my son, I don't know what to say. Thank you. We'd never forget you. Seeing you back to normal makes me feel great. I regained my spirit as a sailor. Come sail with me later. Alright, let's see what the mom got to say. Thank you. We can't thank you enough, but thank you. Okay. Little boy, are you okay? I can't wake up. I saw it. It was a scary dream. It was a dark place. And there was a dark Pokemon. But Daddy, Mommy, I could always hear your voices. But you just couldn't wake up. Okay. Now we managed to get Celia. Let's see. We can be able to track Celia down by going to the map app. Okay, so Celia is right there. Kinda just like the Misfit section of the Lake Trio episode, actually. We just had to move from city to route to be able to move Celia from different routes of the Sinnoh region so we can be able to encounter it. So we're gonna keep the marking map up, and we're actually gonna be... I actually need to change the app actually, because I always forget I don't have fly on my any of my Pokemon. I forgot about that. But we're gonna be flying out to Geolife City, to our favorite hotspot, to be able to track down Pokemon. We did the same spot back in Platinum. We're gonna do it here in this series. No matter, we did the same when we was going after Misfit back in the Lake Trio. Okay, so it was like the Orion, and it moved from that route, the Double Bridges route, the bridge route basically, if you guys remember that episode. Alright, so we just have to move back and forth from Route 202 to Geolife. See if we can be able to do anything. Alright, so it is in between Hearthome City and Soliance Town. It is around Cycling Road. Still on Cycling Road. Still on Cycling Road. Okay, it is literally in between Geolife and Orbrook City. It is in between Geolife and Cresselia City. Back in the I don't really remember any of these routes. I am so sorry, chat. I'm just trying to tell you guys like where exactly it's at, because I do know like my webcam is kind of a little bit covering the map, so I do apologize, but I'm trying to give you guys some details like where it is located. Just had to move back and forth from the... Oop. It is literally on Route 202, but I have a feeling whenever I get into Route 202, it's gonna move. Yep, it is around Reminisce Park now. Around Reminisce Park. Alright, it is south of Sinjim Town. In between... Oh! It was in between Dreamleaf and Sinjim. Now it is on Route 202. See if we can be able to encounter it. I don't know if it actually has like a secret, like special battle music, or is it just the same battle music as the WoW Pokemon. I don't really remember. It literally just moved after that Starly encounter. Of course it did. It is on Route 202 now. Right south of Sinjim Town. It is literally on Route 202 again. It is north of Life. East of Life, in between Obo City. It is in Cycling Road. Come on, Celia. If I move, it's gonna go up to Route 202 here, because it's literally just south of Sinjim Town. It literally is. I have a little cheese spot here. I'm in Life City. It is on Route 202. Yeah, it just moved. Oh, see, Celia's playing some games right now. It's on Route 202 again. Yeah, it just moved back from... I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, it is... Yeah, you can guys kind of a little bit tell by where my webcam actually is located, but it is literally playing games with me. Now I just got to Life City, it just moved back over to Route 202. In between Dreamleaf and Sinjim. Okay, now we are on Route 202. We got a Pokemon. Oh. Okay, so it's just a basic battle music. Okay, cool. Good to know. Celia, level 50. Okay, so we need to use Mean Look so it doesn't escape. Alright, so we can use L Cutter. It is effective. We don't want to use Bite. Venom Sac will poison it. I don't want to feint it either. Well, if we feint it, we can just go back to our save point, basically. Let me see what L Cutter will do. Alright. Moonlight. That is gonna heal Celia up. I actually was expecting L Cutter would do a little bit more than that, to be honest. I actually thought it was. I'm too afraid to do Bite, though. I'm gonna use L Cutter. Celia's gonna use Slash. I'm debating if I want to risk it for the biscuit to see what Bite can take me to. The Mogobat is level 50, Celia is level 50. I have a feeling it may KO it. I don't want to swap out Golbat because that means the Mean Look stat will disappear. We just gotta use L Cutter again. Just to see what we can be able to do. Psycho Cut. Okay, that is gonna be super effective. We need to heal Golbat. Cut again. Yeah, that's gonna be super effective to Golbat. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit and see what we can do with Bite. Please don't feign it. Okay, it was super effective. Cresselia did flinch. It actually wasn't a bad amount of damage, but I have a feeling that this time we probably do a little bit more. Okay, we got Cresselia to the yellow. That will faint Golbat. That means Cresselia will be able to run away here. Unfortunately. But we're gonna throw a Ultra Ball because we are starting up with 250 and just to see if we can get any luck here. Okay, Cresselia just gonna break free. And Cresselia freed. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Alright, that's fine. It is in... It is literally in, Eternal Forest, actually. But we need to go and heal up my Pokemon right quick. Not bad on Bite. I actually was expecting that Bite will KO Cresselia, but I take it. I'm okay with that amount of damage. We just need to try to see if we can get Cresselia back to Route 202 here. It is hanging around Eternal Forest right now. No, that is the Windworks around Florida Town. It's around Eternal City. Up in Mount Coronet, close to Snow Point. Right outside of Eternal City. In between Eternal City and Eternal Forest. It's on Cycling Road. It is up Mount Coronet, close to Snow Point. Right outside Celtic Town. Right outside Eternal City. Right outside Celtic Town. It is literally going back and forth from Eternal City to Celtic Town. That's literally what it's doing. Come on, Cresselia. It is literally like the hang around the Eternal City and Celtic Town area and close to Snow Point. That's literally what it's doing. We need to try to bring it down here. Okay. Well, it was just north of Joe Life City and then went back up around the Valley Rocks in Florida Town. It must like the flowers there in Florida Town. What is going on around Valley Rocks that Cresselia actually likes a lot? Because it loves to hang around that area. Okay, well. Trying to drop you down to Route 202. It loves to hang out in Florida Town around the Valley Rocks. In between Eternal City and Celtic Town again. There's around the Pokemon mention route. It is in the marshlands around Pastelia City. It is in the the resort area. Pokemon Mention Lounge in between Hearthome and Soliant's Town. Right outside of Hearthome. It is literally like to be on the east side of Mount Coronet right now. That's where it loves to hang out in right now. Come on, Celia. I know you want to come this direction. Alright, we actually got it on the west side of Mount Coronet. It is hanging around Flora Town in the Valley Works area. Just went to a Tornado Forest, to Cycling Road, right outside of Tornado City. It is literally just north of Joe Life now. It's playing with me right now. It is literally on Route 202 right when I got into Joe Life City. And it literally just moved. Aw, come on, Celia. I know you want to be on Route 202. We need to be on Route 202 at the same time, and now it's going on the opposite side of the region. No. Okay. And it's on Route 202. That sucks. It is literally just moved south from Sinjum Town. Lovely. It is around Sunny Shore, right outside Paseo City. Right outside Tornback, the Tornback Lake area, where we can be able to catch Giratina that we will be catching in the future. In a few episodes from now. Damn, Celia is actually being stubborn right now. Back, we can be able to make this a little bit more faster here. Okay, it is like staying around Hearthome City in the Pokemon Mention route. Oh, well, shit. It is literally on Route 202. And it just moved. God damn it. Come on, Celia. Can you stop playing with me? You are literally playing with me right now. Celia is literally toying with me. At least whenever we be able to catch Celia, we won't have to go after any more tracking Pokemon. I actually thought it was going to be a Route 202 there for a second. Come on, just move to Route 202, Celia. Nice. Alright. Route 202. Jump over the leech. And we encounter a Starly Nana Pokemon that we really don't need right now. Damn it, Starly, you probably just ran Celia off. No, Celia is actually still on Route 202. There's Celia. Alright, go back. Let's try this again. Let's use Milook. We decided trying to make sure Golbat stays alive here. Okay, let's use Elcata. Now Golbat's gonna hit first. Well, Celia's gonna use Moonlight. That's gonna heal. Oh, that just happened. Okay. Alright, so we need to use a bite. Trying to lower Celia's health back down. Celia flinched. Let's use bite again. It was super effective. Celia flinched. Use bite one more time, trying to get Celia to the red. Okay, nice. Celia flinched. 249. Alright. I take it. No matter we didn't have much of a struggle with Misfit, at least we managed to catch Celia. Celia was just toying with me, didn't want to go to Route 202. Like every single time I jump into Jurolime City, it's just going to jump into 202, and then right when I get it onto 202, it just want to jump. But luckily we did manage to catch Celia there. And also Poyon is going to level up to level 76. Celia has been added to the Pokedex. The Lunar Pokemon. It is 4 feet and 11 inches, 188.7 pounds. I think it's actually the only legendary that is actually has a gender in it. A matter of fact. When it flies, it releases sparkling particles from its veil-like wings. It is said to represent the crescent moon. And we're going to be sending over Celia to the PC box. That means Celia is not really a legendary. The more I'm thinking about it. Because mostly legendaries doesn't really have genders. I'm trying to get back over to the hidden moves here. Yep, there we go. Alright. That means we actually gonna be flying out. Don't know why I continue doing that. Be flying out to Snow Point City. Because next, we actually be going after the Colossus Pokemon. That is Regigigas. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up my Pokemon. We don't need Golbat anymore. That's for sure. But anyway, guys, I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys are liking this series so far, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also ding on the bell. You get noise every single time that I do upload a video. If you have not watched any of the past Pokemon Brilliant Diamond videos, the playlist is down in the description, also with all of my social media. I see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.